All right, I think we're live. Hey, everybody. All right, looks like we're about to start.
Let's continue.
Yeah. All right. All right, so we got Jeremy Bagai. This is our first time streaming, so we'll see how it goes. Alex opens up with a 5-4, plays the standard. Alex gets a nice 3-4 to return, and now double threes is just a killer here. And a dance, that's a cube. and probably
Your
a pass.
opponent doubles.
I guess Alex is thinking about whether 3 checkers back for Jeremy is enough for him to take. Of course, he's not a guarantee to cover that 3-point, but he drops all the same. I think it's a solid drop. Okay, so 1-0 for Fortuitous, Jeremy Bagai. And he opens up with a solid double 1. Double 5s here for Alex. He's got a chance to make the ace, of course. Or just do a standard blitzing play and hope that Jeremy dances, but he goes for the simple ace point play, and now he's got no good 6s. So he decides to play 8-2. And a tricky roll here for Alex. Very awkward indeed. He's probably going to have to slot his 5-point. But we will see. He could also leave no shots, of course. Yeah, that's what he goes for. Up in the race. No shots. Not Alex's best, but cleans up just fine. He decides to slot the 3, leave no shot. 4-1. Well, he could make the 3-point, of course, and leave the 3 shot, which he decides to do. And Jeremy, if he hits it, he's going to leave a lot of returns. He knows that. All right, nice return there for Alex, double shot. So with a 4-point board and 1 on the bar, he's thinking about a cube here, but doesn't seem to be quite enough. Another awkward roll. You could play as tidy as possible, bring the 2 down, 10-7. You could try to make the 13, but none of these plays look too attractive. Yeah, he wants to keep that 14 or that 11-point. So now Alex can, of course, come out all the way, which he may end up doing for lack of other options. Yeah, it gives him 6s, 2s, and 9s. 6 hits, and it's probably going to keep going. Another awkward roll here for Alex. This game has been really difficult for both of them, especially with that junky 4-point board that Alex has. Alex playing the black checkers, Jeremy the white checkers on top.
Your opponent doubles.
And Jeremy thinks this is good enough to cube. It's not an automatic take. That's for sure. Fives hit, 2s hit, 7s as well. Probably about 20 or something like that. 28 maybe. So he does take. Both of these players are excellent world-class level. Consistently in the 4 PR range. Automatic 6-2 played there for Alex. Just had to dump the 6 to the 2-point. Now a 2-1 here for Jeremy. Looks like he doesn't have much choice. You know, he could leave 6s and 1s. He could hit and then have to split an outer point. That's the trouble with having all of these strip points for both players. Unless you roll doubles, there aren't going to be too many good rolls. He decides to look at stripping or clearing the 5. The safe play. Now Alex has a recube consideration here. He's way up in the race. Jeremy's got the best anchor he can have.
Your opponent doubles.
And Alex has the 11-point made, which is going to be incredibly tough to clear. If Alex can't pick up a second checker, which he will. He does manage to pick up the second checker. And he's going to have to do his best to create a closer point to his home board, maybe his 7, 8, 9, just to make the rest of his checkers easier to clear from the rear. This doesn't give any shots. Jeremy dances. 2-1 here. Nothing spectacular, but he doesn't want to give him double 5s or double 6s. There don't seem to be too many good options. Jeremy keeps dancing. Oh, wow, what a roll. So if he goes 11-6, he's going to leave several indirect shots. He leaves 5-1, 5-6, 5-3. This way is Same, but one fewer blot. So, and at the same time, if he dances once, then Alex might be able to make that 9, 8, or 7 point that we talked about earlier. Both players taking some time in this first game. So he decides to leave 5-6, 5-5, 5-1. All right. So now Alex has a choice of making the 10 and scooting from the back. Okay, he does that. Still dancing away. Five, 2, pretty simple. To avoid gammon here, Jeremy's going to need a lot of help. Jeremy's still dancing away. Alex is going to be happy to just rip 1, maybe 2, but probably clear the 6. Wow, this has gammon written all over it now. So we're likely going to be already at 8-1 after this game. That was a pretty crazy game with some really awkward rolls for both players and just a couple of twists and turns that forced Jeremy into getting gammon.
New game.
All right, so Jeremy starts with a nice 3-1 to make his 5. Alex up now 8-1 to 11. It's going to make his 3-point easily. Jeremy with a 6-3 here. Just play out and down. We'll get hit. Needs to hope for a 6. Oh, but not that one. That's not the 6 he wanted. And Alex gets to make his 4-point. Solid return there for Jeremy. Gets to make his 10 and bring the checker off the bar. Alex remakes his 8. And double 5s here for Jeremy. I'm going to look at running 1 all the way and making the 3, which seems obvious, but yeah, it doesn't look at anything else. 6-2 here for Alex. With 10 checkers now in the zone, he's going to be apprehensive to split those rear guys. But with the race pretty close, it's not obvious.
Your opponent doubles.
Now, down 10 away, 3 away. Jeremy needs to be aggressive, and he goes for it. Alex snatches it up and, of course, gets missed. And Jeremy doesn't have any hitting or pointing numbers. He, of course, could make his 7-point, which is a great priming number, or great priming move. He's looking at hitting, remaking the 10. Hoping Alex might dance so he can pick up a second checker. Double sixes here for Alex. I'm not sure what he's looking at. There you go. Okay. Jeremy dances in a nice 6-4 for Alex. Easily makes the 2. Ooh. 6-5 is big. He's probably going to have to jump out and hope he gets missed, but hitting is an option. He's looking at it. Gives 4-3, 5-2, 1-6, of course, 2-1, 4-1. A lot of returns, but it goes for the hit. And Alex dances. Okay, that is huge. And of course, he can't pick up a second checker, but he gets to cover his ace, thankfully for him. He had 1s and 4s and 3s to hit. Couldn't get any of them. So he just decides to clean up in hopes of hitting a checker next turn. Alex comes in and is going to have some kind of field of blots here. He's got 4 in the outfield, or 3 in the outfield, maybe 4. We'll see. Okay, so now he picks that blot up. Jeremy's going to hit twice and hope Alex dances and get in a G. Will he point? No. Yes, he'll make the 4. Okay, huge gammon chances now for Jeremy to get him back in the match. This is really, really big. Can Alex dance once more? Ooh, he makes the anchor. That is a huge roll, but he's still going to have a lot of work to do to get off the G. And a little awkward double 5. Doesn't have much choice. Doesn't want to leave a direct shot, so he's just going to leave 2-5. Three, 2 just stacks the 3. Now against the 2-point game, you want to be a little more aggressive with ripping checkers, especially here that Jeremy needs a gammon. 2 is clear the 6-point. Okay, which he does. 3-1 rips. Rip, rip, rip. And Alex is just going to run home trying to get off the gammon here. Looks like about 40% gammon, something like that. Maybe 50. And he gets missed. Alex needs to roll very well here to get off the gammon. He's going to... Oh, all right. It's a brand new ball game. We are 3 away, 6 away. And for folks who don't know, this is Backgammon for Turtles Jackpot. A little bit of the entry money goes to charity. And the rest of it goes where that goes. 6-1 makes the 7. Ooh, 4-1 is big here. Alex is just taking a sip of water before he hits, I'm sure. Considering the 20-point, hitting's got to be right there, especially with Jeremy's stripped midpoint. 4-2, another good number for Alex. And that's a dance. This, not a cube yet. He's up. I think he might be up too much in the match to be able to cube this. Jeremy's recube value is very, very high. This is definitely a cube for money, maybe a pass, but still probably in the take zone. What do you think, Tevon? You think this is a take for money? Tevon in the chat. Great player. Alex taking his time here with this 4-3. He doesn't want to stack the midpoint, but he wants builders to make the 5. Jeremy's got a choice whether to hit. Oh, he hits there. Okay. All right. Alex might be thinking of cubing from the bar.
Your opponent doubles.
Which he does do.
New game.
And Jeremy passes. Doesn't want to give up a gammon and lose the match. So now we're at 6 away, 2 away. Jeremy might have a cube already here.
Your opponent
Yeah,
doubles.
he sends it. Race is about even, but Jeremy's got his 5 and 3-point made on roll. He's got 9s to hit, double 4 as well. I wouldn't say that's a massive roll, but it is a huge, huge anchoring and building number for Jeremy here. Now he is well set up to win this game. He's very unlikely to I'm not sure what he's considering there. Okay. Now Alex makes his 4. 6-5 here for Jeremy. Slightly awkward. He could probably make his 8 and then dump a checker to the 3-point. She decides to do. 6-3 here for Alex. He could play everything inside. Being down in the race, he doesn't want to break that anchor. I don't think. A Tevon take, love that. Yeah, you like that take? This 2-way, 6-way take, Tevon? It's looking good here for Jeremy. But far from over. Jeremy makes the deuce, and Alex is gonna decide to make his 3-point. Probably he wants to run away, but oof, breaking the anchor is just scary. Could it be the right move? What do you think, chat? Think running here with the 6-4 is right? Yeah, I agree. The 3-away, 6-away cube, that was not an easy drop. I'm surprised Jeremy didn't think a little more about it, but who am I to judge? So Alex did run with the 6-4, and now Jeremy with the full board just about is in a great position to win a gammon unless Alex escapes. Ooh, Jeremy is gonna be seething after that roll. Seething. And Alex is a happy camper. It's not over. The race is still going to be tied after this roll. Jeremy's picking up his mouse now after throwing it against the wall. Hopefully it still works. Maybe it's not working. That's what he's... I'm just kidding. Maybe that's what's taking so long here. Wow, massive sixes. That's a real killer. Oof, double fives to boot. Jeremy's going to need a minor miracle here. Or Alex will be our finals jackpot champion. This is our 25th jackpot. We started these in late May of this year, 2025. Tabon in the chat has participated. Maybe we have some other viewers who have participated. 4-2 here for Alex. Slightly awkward. He can choose to clear the 6. She looks at here. It's probably the best move. And I'm just going to hope, believe, no shots next roll. Nope. No dice. This is the... Oh my goodness. You did it. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. That was it. Jeremy saved himself with a 1. Alex couldn't play it clean. So we're more than likely going to be 4 away, 2 away here after this game. Jeremy 7, Alex 9. Race to 11 points. Good drama indeed. Very good drama. Jeremy and Alex sharing a little bit of banter in the match chat. So those double sixes just about kill it. Yeah, this is like Alex with his arms up in the air, like, why did he have to hit me? And that's what Jeremy was doing after Alex rolled those 6s after.
New game.
All right, here we go. New game now. So Alex 2 away, Jeremy 4 away. At this score, Alex can run all the way, or he can come out and down. He chooses to run and gets hit. 2-6 here for Jeremy. He's already played the 2 off the bar. He wants to slot being down, but he's thinking about coming out. And he slots. And Alex just plays the simple 2-1 around the corner, hoping to make his 7 or 5 point next time, maybe even the 9 or 10. $5-2 for Jeremy. So Jeremy at the score, of course, most of you guys watching will know, can double extremely aggressively, but with 3 checkers back, he's not there yet. Of course, he could look at coming down and slotting, good hit. He could split from his anchor. So he's looking at hitting. And he splits from the anchor. And Alex, of course, with the 5-2 is going to hit back. Solid roll for Jeremy. Gets the anchor up. Plenty of contact left in this game, of course. Yeah, you like that 6-1 aggressive play, Tevan? Double 6s here for Alex. He's got to make at least the deuce point and probably the 7. Or hitting twice is an option. Had not considered that. Oh, yeah, you think so, Tevan? Interesting play. Or 3 here for Alex. He chooses to hit instead of making the 18 point. And now Jeremy can make the 20, or he can come in and keep hitting and hope for some kind of smack fest. Jeremy's made Alex's 4 and 5 points, so this is gearing up to be some kind of poorly timed back game, maybe. But neither of these players' structures look very good right now for a back game. I say that because, Jeremy's got a blot on his ace. You never really want to put checkers deep in your home board. Maybe you have a double anchor game or okay, so Tevan, you like breaking the 20 and making the ace. Or sorry, breaking the 20 and hitting 6-4. Wow. Oh, that's a cool play. Yeah. Okay. Nothing to fear with those 2 anchors. Interesting. Jeremy taking his time here. Decides to just run all the way from the 22. I think that's what he did, yeah. Two here for Alex is he's going to run to the mid and hope he doesn't get no. He's probably going to get hit here. While Jeremy doesn't want to break his midpoint with back game until there's not much else. And we're going to get into that hitting war we talked about. And there's the dance Jeremy needed from Alex. Is he going to make his ace or his 4 point? I would assume he's going to make his 4 point. 1-5 now. Not much thought in this play, I would imagine. He's got no good ones anywhere else, really. Could, of course, dump to the ace, but I don't see much value in a... Oof. Dance for Jeremy. Doesn't hurt him too much. 4-3 for Alex. Do you think he should hit 6-3? Yeah, so he hit 6-3. 5 here for Alex. So now Jeremy's going to need some. Oh, he hits him back. Four, 4 here. He doesn't want to break his 20, but I'm guessing he's just going to have to leave a lot of blots. Oh, he's going to break the 20. Okay. Duplicate 3s. It's an interesting thought. The other play would just to leave one blot on his own 7. But of course, that would involve dumping the checker to his own 3 or 4. You're looking at this now. Right now in a back game with those 2 anchors there, I'm looking at what numbers don't play well for Alex. All right. 3s didn't play well, but now they do. So he duplicates the 3s, of course, gets hit with him. What's he going to do? Is he going to run all the way from that checker? Or leave 6s and 5s from the bar? He leaves 6s and 5s, but that's not one of the returns. The cube yet to be turned here in this game. Wow, he missed him. I mean, he could hit on the 5, but no, that's too many blots. You're Alex. What are you doing here with 6-2? He doesn't have to leave any shots. Dump and make the 15, of course, which he finds. Jeremy now wants to make this as awkward as possible for his opponent. But what's the best way to do that? My guess is to try to make that 20 point in a roll or two. The 6-3, of course, is no good, but that doesn't look too bad. What would you guys do here? 21-15, 16-13. Okay. Duplicating 3s a little. Oof. Yeah, I think I liked Tevon's idea there, but I can see the merit in Jeremy's play. He was a little afraid of getting totally smacked around. And he dances. Three one here. So Jeremy wants contact. Yeah, I guess the cube hasn't been turned yet. So in a sense, you make a good point, Tevon. What are you guys doing with the three? I mean, is he just going to go 6-3, or is he going to hope that Alex rolls something awful and jump to the 21 to get off the gammon? This is a very interesting three at this score. Usually you're not worried about losing gammons, but of course the cube hasn't been turned. I think Alex has something like 14 or 15 pointers. Ooh, Jeremy decides to go 13-10. And Alex rolls double fours, which is probably his worst number. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. That was a godsend for Jeremy. Can he hit him? Needs fours, ones, or nines. Or 12s. Yeah, would you double this? Armando and Tevon say cube. Yeah. Yeah. Jeremy's saying, whoa, I can't believe that happened. Yeah, neither can we.
Your opponent doubles.
All right, he sends it. I think this is 24 hitters. I think this is 24 hitters. He has to take, huh? Yeah, without Jeremy's 5-point made, this is tough. This is going to be really tough for Alex. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No hit. So he gets one of those 12 missers. I think it was 12 missers. But it's not even close to over yet. There's plenty of shots left to be had. Slot the 5. Okay. That's a cool play. Give him ones. Yeah, I think I like that. 6-1. Wow, that's a beautiful number for Alex. Safety, safety. Jeremy now needs to make his 5, so he's getting ready to do that. Slots it. Gives himself about 20 numbers to do so. 5-2. That's a huge roll. Makes the ace. Ooh, splits the 18. That was an interesting one. He decides not to make the ace. Alex decides not to make the ace. Wow. I really thought he was going to try to get rid of that checker. Oh, that's it. That's game over. That's it. So many jokers and anti-jokers. That's backgammon. Congratulations to Alex Toth, jackpot number 25 winner. And congratulations to Jeremy Bagai as well, our runner-up.
We have a winner.
All right.
Loving you.
Congratulations to Alex again, and thank you guys for checking in. We'll be back for another stream, hopefully in the next week or two. In the meantime, check out our Facebook page at BG for Turtles. And if you're interested in playing with us, contact me. Sayonara.